I'm Steve Turano with Ask a Real Expert. People are asking about fad diets. Do they work? Absolutely. Because a diet works regardless of what you eat. Because a diet, by definition, is a decrease in the amount of calories that you eat. And if that diet creates a large, consistent calorie deficit, you'll begin to burn body fat and you'll lose weight. So I don't care if it's the paleo diet, the Atkins diet, the low-carb diet, the Mediterranean diet, the Miami Vice diet, it makes no difference. The reason why you lose weight is because you've created a large calorie deficit and your body then taps in to a reserve of fuel called body fat. That's it. It doesn't matter the chemical combination that you take in. In other words, it's not a chemical magical reaction of the macros that you take in. Doesn't matter. The body doesn't work that way. It doesn't say I've taken in this many proteins and that many fats and this many carbs. Okay, now it's time to start losing weight. Doesn't work that way. It doesn't matter what your macros are. Okay? You create a large, consistent calorie deficit. It makes no difference. You will lose body fat. You could eat garbage. Eat less garbage on a consistent basis, you'll lose weight. You could have a high protein, high carb, high fat diet. But if you create a calorie deficit by the end of the day, the end of the week, the end of the month, you'll lose body fat. Are there healthier diets? Absolutely. We don't have to talk about that. Do you want a diet that has complex carbs in it? Sure. But are we talking about Pop-Tart pastries and things like that? No. We're talking about whole grains, oatmeals, beans, rice, legumes, things of that nature, lean proteins, fruits and vegetables. You get the point. But the problem with fad diets is this. You got to live on that for the rest of your life. So my thoughts are why not pick a diet that you can live with? Since all diets work, and since it really doesn't matter how you combine your macronutrients, proteins, fats, or carbohydrates, with regards to weight loss. You might have to adjust that macro amount based on longevity, because there are studies showing that people who have a lower protein diet live longer. You might have to adjust your diet based on your carbohydrate needs because of your athletic activities, like if you're a long distance runner. But with regards to weight loss, it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. If you eat less, you will lose weight. And probably one of the easiest ways to do this is to eat just a little bit less and exercise a little bit more and a little more consistently. Because remember, 200 extra calories a day, that's 20 pounds gained in a year, or 10 pounds in 6 months from 200 extra calories. So you got to remember, most people gain weight gradually and slowly, even if it's 2 years. 500 extra calories a day, that's 100 pounds in 2 years. That's crazy. But if you drop that down to 250 extra calories a day, it's 25 pounds gained in a year. That's 50 pounds in 2 years. That seems more realistic. But again, most people aren't gaining weight like this. Normal weight gain is the slow, gradual accumulation of a small amount of calories over a long period of time. But once you've gained that body fat, what are you going to do to get rid of it? Pick a diet that you like. Pick a diet that you can live with. Because again, that's going to be your style of eating for the rest of your life. So it's so much easier to lower your total calorie intake, have a well-balanced diet, or a diet that you enjoy, so once you lose that body fat, you can maintain that diet for the rest of your life. I'm Steve Turano. Train smart, train hard.